is the biggest drop opening I have ever done. Hundreds of drops in Rocket League. We're back. I have to give a massive shout out to Jackiroo 15 who has lent me their account. They told me that it has taken them 28 months, 2 years and 4 months of grinding the game to get all these drops. So check out their YouTube channel using the link in the description. They're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Look at this. You are not going to believe your eyes. 11 import drops right here. We have the 5 golden gift 23s. We have a bunch of uncommon drops, hundreds of rare drops, some very rare drops. We're going to be doing trade ups as well. We're of course going for painted octanes, painted standards, and black markets. They are going to be the things that we're trying to get today. So drop a like, subscribe down below to join the Pixel Army, and we're going to get straight into it. I'm going to open all of these uncommon drops and all of these rare drops and just show you the best stuff. And then I'll show you every single very rare drop, every single import drop, and every single golden gift. In fact, you know what? Let's start with the golden gifts. We'll open the 5 golden gifts, 100 games worth of work, and then I'll get in and open the uncommon and rare drops, nearly 300, and just show you the highlights, because whilst I'd love to show you all of them, and it would be great for watch time and everything like that, I don't want to waste your time. So I will show you the best stuff. We got happy holidays, things you love to see, 3 more golden gifts. It's great to open this many golden gifts in a row, honestly. We're getting a very rare here. It's going to be the Candy Cane Trail from the Secret Santa crate. 2 more to go. Can we get an exotic or above? That one's going to be rare. It's not going to be great. It's going to be the GT Stare Down. Okay, not a big fan of that. Final golden gift. And then we have 59 really exciting drops. Very rare and import. And then nearly 300 of the rare and uncommon. So I'm going to get in, smash these out, and then I'll join you in, realistically, 300 crates. That might take me an hour, so I'll probably see you in about an hour for these bad boys. I might even have to have my dinner whilst recording this. It's going to be huge. Just got told it's pronounced Jackiroo. I think I said Jackiroo, but yeah, Jackiroo. There we go. Let's get in and open the drops. Going to turn the volume down a little bit. Here I will stay. Was it 67 and 223? So that means 290 drops right now. All like this. And very rare. That is a cracking start. All right, final uncommon drop, and we get basically nothing. We got nothing. As if you guys didn't know that, but now we have the rare drops to go. This is going to take me so long. There we go. We got something relatively decent. Some sky blue OEMs. They're not black, so they will probably be traded up, but that's the level we're at right now. My dinner is actually ready, so I'm going to have to grab that and eat that with still going with the drops. I'm going to miss the kickoff of the Chelsea Crystal Palace game. It's a long day opening crates in Rocket League. It really is. Dinner. Mashed potato. I'm not doing the Bebo thing. I can't. I actually can't. All right, so we are done with the nearly 300 drops. And from that, we got Sky Blue OEMs. I think we got a Crimson Breakout as well. That is the level. That is the level of these drops. They are not good. They're not lucky. The drop-off from regular crates back in the day to drops is so terrible that I can confidently, as I did, open 300 drops and get no highlights. Literally none. Not one standard. Not one octane. Not one good painted wheel. Nothing at all. So we're opening the very rare drops. It's speculative. We just got the Jaeger right there, which, as you saw by the little caption, is also available in Fortnite. So if you're that way inclined to consider that a dub, then so be it. But we've got 44 more of these. I think we'll probably get a couple of exotics. That's good. It can't be painted, so Voltaic's a dub, which is fine for the black market trade-ups. I think we'll get quite a few imports, but I don't think we'll get a highlight. I don't think we're going to get an octane or a boost. That's as good as it's going to get. That Fennec, that's as good as it's going to get, I think. I don't see us getting really much else. Part of me wants to, like, skip this as well, to be honest, because we still got trade-ups to do and everything like that. But we'll keep going. We'll vibe with it. Let's do a hydration drop, because I feel like I just ate my dinner. Don't know if you guys saw that or if I just cut it out while I was opening the drops. But, yeah, here we go. We're going to have a hydration drop, so drink with me. Cheers. And it's a very rare. I don't know. Someone let me know in the comments. Can you get, like, black dicey in a very rare rarity from these drops? Because I've never really seen it. You can get, you know, OEMs, stern wheels, but I never see, like, Sunburst, Tunica, and Dicey. Are they, like, different generation of wheels that you just can't get in these? Because I want to know. Part of me feels like they are, because I never ever see it, and I've opened thousands of drops and feel like I've never come close. I've never had any color of painted dicey in these drops. I've had an uncommon dicey, but yeah, this is a boost of some kind, so maybe it'll be something good. It's a comet. It's a comet. Is it good? No, it is not. 35 more very rare drops to go. I am very intrigued for the import drops and the trade-ups to follow, but even then, I don't know how many trade-ups we're going to get, but I don't think we'll get an octane or a standard from the trade-ups. I just don't see it. We might. We might, but it's not looking likely. So the best chance we got, I feel like, is probably the... Well, I say the import drop, but actually, no, it has to be the trade-ups, because in the import drop, you can get an exotic or a black market as well, whereas in a very rare drop, like a very rare drop trade-up, you can only get imports. So actually, logic suggests it has to be less likely to get a white octane in an import drop than it is from a very rare drop trade-up, because you can get an exotic or a black market from an import drop, but you can't from a very rare drop trade-up. So that is mental, because it feels impossible to get a white octane from a trade-up. So getting it from a drop must be nigh on impossible. Like, it rarely happens. In fact, it's just as likely, I've just realized, to get a white octane in an import drop as it is... Oh, I don't know, actually. No, I was going to say it's just as likely to get one in an import drop as it is a rare drop, because there's rare, very rare in import, and then import, exotic, and black market. So import is just 1/3 of the rarity you can get, but it's not, because the lowest rarity in the drop is the one you get most often. So yeah, it is more likely to get a white octane or a painted octane or a painted standard in the import drop, because it's more likely to get an import in that than it is in the rare drop, because it's not equally likely to get every single rarity of item in a drop out of the 3 that the drop does offer. I can only assume that with a very, very likely, but yeah, I can only assume that. So we carry on. We're going to get a very rare here. It's going to be Pearlescent Mad. That's pretty cool. 23 more to go, so we're over halfway. We got a Fennec. We got an exotic. This is our second exotic. It's another Voltaic. I said we get a couple of exotics, and I said we wouldn't get better than a Fennec. So we've done it, really. A Fennec, a couple of exotics. You can't really ask for much more from the very rare drops. I think import drops, I'd like a black market. From 11 import drops, that's a lot. 11 seasons worth. It can't be season 13. So that has to be from seasons 2 to 12. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's every season but the first one are free to play. So it's been, well, been nearly 3 years. That's mental. That's absolutely insane. So that's a lot of import drops. There's a Dominus. Can't be painted anymore. You can only get painted Dominuses for about a week in October 2020. I was lucky enough to do a trade-up video in that time and secure the bag and get 2 white Dominuses, one of which I gave away, one of which I sold for 7,000 credits, which was a massive L, considering they were worth so much more for such a long time. But now, of course, they're worth nothing, because there is no such thing as trading. Rocket League items are officially worth what they are priced at in the item shop. The only problem being is people are used to different prices, so they're not willing to pay the item shop prices. If you know, black markets were always that expensive, like they were 6-7 years ago, then people would be more inclined to pay 2,000 credits for a black market from the item shop. But because people got used to them being worth a couple hundred credits, they are not interested in paying 2,000 credits for most black markets, and that is the problem we have here. Especially when you have stuff like the titanium white and black bundle, which is still out in the game. You can check it out in the item shop. Use code PixelArmy to support me. That's 3,000 credits to get the Black Reaper, which is over 100,000 credits when it was tradable. The white octane, the black octane, the white Reaper, all the other stuff, the painted stride tides, all that stuff for 3,000 credits. That is the best value bundle you'll ever get, based on prices when trading was a thing, based on item shop prices now that trading isn't a thing. It will never get better than that. Like a couple of years ago, I can't remember when it was, last year, maybe the year before, they released the white octane in the shop, and it was this whole thing. They went balls to the walls and basically released everything this Christmas. The white octane, the black octane, a gold explosion, a decal, everything you could possibly want. The only way they could one-up that is if they just release the alpha items into the shop, but they will never do that. They will never release alpha items, you know, items that you could only get for a specific period of time, as opposed to items that are a specific rarity. They won't release those. You know, it's like the Black Knight on Fortnite. They won't release that again, because that was from the Battle Pass Season 2, and that's when it was from. They might release a new variant of it, but they're not going to release actually that one there. It's a bit weird though, because like with the Skull Trooper, they did release the OG Skull Trooper. They just altered the OG one to the purple one, so no one's got the purple one. But yeah, they're never going to release Alpha Boost. So this stuff in the item shop, the black and white bundle, is the craziest thing they could do. We see, obviously, got a beta nugget on the back of the car here. Very cool. I have one of those myself and gave it away, as I did with all my good stuff. So we've got 2 more very rare drops, then the big one, 11 import drops, and then a bunch of trade-ups, and then we end. This will be, I mean, this is the biggest drop opening I've ever done, but it's probably going to be the biggest drop opening I ever will do, because I don't do these often. But if you do have an account with a bunch of drops that you want me to open, like, to this level, then feel free to let me know. But here we go. 11 import drops. Here we go. I'm thinking 1 black market from 11, but this is years and years of work. Season rewards, and there it is. Black market number 1. It's a Trigon. It's never going to be that great, but there's the black market. Now we just want a few exotics, a few imports as well. Another one! Back-to-back black markets. I've never done that in drop openings before with import drops because you can't get them in any other drops. That's insane. This is like modded crate opening level luck to get no imports. Like, that's insane. Back-to-back black markets with the popcorn and the Trigon surely is an import. It's an Octane MG88. Okay, moving on. Next one. This is good. This is fun. I like it. It's going to be an it's not an Octane. It could be. It's a triplex wheel. Okay, moving on to the next one. So many import drops in a row. Come on. Another import. It's a breakout ripped comic. We don't like that. Not for a whole season's worth of work game. Let's speed this up. Speaking of which, where did the exotic and black market drops that were in the files, where did they go? We never got them. I made a video about that 3 years ago. Very excited. Got over 1 million views. People were buzzing for it, and we never got them. Stuck with import drops with luck like this. Just import items that people don't want. 3 more to go. We've had 2 black markets, which is more than I thought we'd get. I just want to see some kind of painted Octane or painted standard. We might have to get it in the trade-ups, and hopefully in the black market trade-ups we can get one of the big 5, because that would be a great way to end it and a great way to use all of these exotics. We've got the Crimson Lobos, of course. Final one. Come on. It could be. It could be. It's a hero wheel. That was my first ever import drop, and it might be my last. There we go. Classic. Let's do the trade-ups. We're going to go all the way back here. Most recent. Trade up everything right up until... Where do we trade up to? Up until this Striker Taxi Topper. So all of this has got to go. This is not good. This is jank. We get rid of it. Bang, bang, bang. Salty Banner. All right, don't mind that. These are all the items that I got in the uncommon drops. As you can see, all of the uncommon items anyway. So I'm just going to trade these bad boys up. We've got to keep the painted stuff. But as you can see, there isn't any here. So we're just going to trade all this stuff up. I don't know why the mouse is doing that really annoying thing. We're going to move that over there. And carry on. Bang, bang, bang. A few more trade-ups to go. And then we move up 1 rarity. 1 more. And it looks like, yeah, we can do 1 more, and that'll be that. Okay, well, we'll keep the Cavalier because I quite like that. Bang, there we go. That's it. Now we move on to this one, most recent. I'm not sure where this starts. In fact, I think we can trade up all of these because we got all of them today, apart from up to the Zippy. So, yeah, I think it's the Dominus GT Splatter, and everything else here, we can trade it all up because it's all jank. In fact, I'm going to trade this up, and I'll get back to you when we get to the very rare trade-ups, because there's a lot here, and we can't get anything good out of it, unless we get a cool black painted wheel, in which case I will, of course, show you. Oh, we just got an OEM right there. That looked like Cobalt, maybe. That was pretty cool. And there we go. We finished with a Gaiden wheel, and these are all the items we can trade up. I guess I'll keep that for now, and we'll trade up the rest of this stuff. Going for, how many trade-ups can we do? Only 26, unless we... Well, if we hold a few things back, it'll be less than that. Are we going to get an Octane or a Standard in that? Probably not. That is literally what we're going for, and I think you'd have to say 300 drops if you can't get a Standard or an Octane. 300 drops, years and years of work. Fair play. We got some, I was going to say, you've got to say something about the luck if you can't with 300 drops. We did get one. It's a decent color as well. It's not the best. It's not a black standard or a white octane, but a crimson standard, knowing how difficult that is to get, given that I do 200 trade-ups per video, and this is nearly 10% of that. That is honestly a dub. It's a shame we didn't get any in the actual drops. We got a Fennec, a crimson standard. It's not too bad. Considering it's a drop opening video and not a trade-up video where I have so many items to work with, this is a win, I would say. So that's good. We've got a Cranded. Hopefully, we can get a Croctane to go with it, maybe to match. And if not, we'll trade up and see what black markets we can get. Again, I'll skip the import to exotic trade-ups because we will just get a spam of non-painted exotics. And we'll see what black markets we can finish this insane video with. I know it's not been that long for you, but I've been making this video for well over an hour now. So it's a lot of effort for what was a Crimson Standard and an Octane. But hopefully, we can just get something sick here. We could still get a white octane. It's very unlikely, but let's go for it. There's the candy cane we started this video with, so we can trade that up. And we're going to chuck the Gaiden in there. Bang, keep the rest. Let's see what we can get black market wise. We can do a trade up. 2 trade ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Okay, is there anything in the archive? Cross game? Okay. Team edition? Nothing archived. Either way, we can do this. Golden Gift 22, Draco. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, so 2 black markets. Come on. Okay. Oh, I didn't even trade these up. That makes a lot more sense as to why they were barely in. Okay, I'll trade these up, then we'll get some more. I was just doing them and thinking, why are there not more exotics here? But this makes a lot more sense. So we'll get a couple more black markets worth, hopefully, out of this. Keep the Fennec. Don't tell me I trade up the standard. I did not. Thank goodness for that. Keep the Fennec. Trade up everything else. I'll keep the Crimson Breakout as well for now. Let's trade up this. There we go. And now we're going to trade up these. Okay, we'll leave the rest. He can do what he wants with these. Let's trade up these now. So we've got 8 on this row, and then we've got 5, 7, okay, 10 there, 8. We can get 3 black markers. Okay, so we'll keep the Crimson Lobos, of course. We'll keep a Zomba. We'll keep a Voltaic. In fact, I'll keep a Draco because they're pretty cool. So bang, bang, number 1. Hellfire. Okay, next one is going to be... We'll keep the Golden Egg. Actually, no, we'll trade up the Golden Egg. Try and get a painted one. Nope, Atomizer regular, okay, and this is going to be the last one, and we're going to trade at Voltaic. Come on! Parallax, and there we go. Let's go to inventory. This is what you get for 300 drops in Rocket League, and it starts right here. Happy holidays and above. This is what we got from 300 drops. We got some painted wheels there. They were Cobalt OEMs. That's pretty cool. We got a Crimson Breakout, a Fennec, a Crimson Standard, and then these black markets here. What do you think? Is that good enough for this many drops? I don't know. Oh, you still get a tab in the inventory now, even when there's nothing there. That's interesting. Was that worth it? Was it a waste of time? Let me know in the comments. Check out Jackiroo's YouTube channel using the link in the description. I've been Pixel. You have been awesome. And I'll see you in the next video very soon. Flying in a missile. Haters throwing shade, never pick me, not an issue. I am a beast, I'm at the top. I run these beats, I hold my spot, so stop before it hits you. It's pick up, pixel.